and confident waiting on the Lord requires positive thinking. Philippians 4:8 teaches us to meditate and think on things that are good, excellent, and valuable. What do we think about? Well, from New King James Version, it says things that are true, noble, just, pure, lovely, and of good report. Well, what's true? Psalms 50, verses 10 through 12 says, "For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle on 1,000 hills. I know all the birds of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine." He says in verse 12, "The world is mine and all its fullness." So God owns everything. He's wealthy. He has the whole world in his hands. So I think on that, that's what's true. Every beast of the forest belongs to him. The cattle on 1,000 hills, they belong to him. All the birds of the mountains and the wild beasts of the field belong to him. The world belongs to him. Then, if I think on things that are noble, Romans 5:8 says that God demonstrates his own love toward us, in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Having now been justified by his blood, we shall be saved from wrath through him. We are not suffering God's anger and chastisement. So if I'm going to think about something noble, then that's what I'm going to think about. I'm going to think about how he demonstrated his love for us, or for me. And if I'm going to keep thinking positive, and I'm going to think about what is just or what's fair, then Matthew 6:15 says, Jesus said in Matthew 6:15, "If you do not forgive men their trespasses, neither will your Father in heaven forgive you your trespasses." So basically, and this is from the New Living Translation, if you refuse to forgive someone else, your Father's going to refuse to forgive you. He's not going to forgive you. So when I'm waiting on my healing, and I'm thinking positive thoughts, I think about what's pure. 1 Corinthians 5, verses 7 through 8 encourages us to get rid of yeast, of sin, to get rid of malice, to get rid of evil intentions, wrongdoings, to get rid of evil desires. And then thinking about what's lovely, the whole 21st chapter of Revelations describes the New Jerusalem, which is a beautiful city, and it describes in detail. And when reading about it, oh, it's so beautiful. It causes you to have a clear picture of something lovely, of something beautiful. And then if I focus on a good report, I have several to choose from. Exodus 14:14 says that God will fight for us. Wait on him. Just be still. God will fight for me. Isaiah 61:1, and also in Luke, it says he anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor, to bind up and mend the brokenhearted, to proclaim that captives will be released or delivered from darkness, prisoners, the oppressed, they will be set free. Set free from what? From sin, from darkness, from addictions, from depressions. To be released from darkness means now you can see and you can understand. Matthew 28, verses 5 through 6, lets us know that he's not here. He's not in the grave. He has risen. So I have many good reports to focus on, positive things to think about while waiting on my healing, while being confident that God is in control, that He is going to deliver me, that He is in control of my destiny. I don't know about you, but I would prefer to have positive thoughts. Think about and meditate on things that are positive rather than things that are not helpful, things that keep us bound, sad, depressed, oppressed, feeling negative. No, focus on those things that can lift you up and encourage you.